Hello, good evening, and welcome back to another episode. Today I'm trying something a bit different. Today, or rather this evening, I want to share with you my first experiences of a very interesting looking game. Conarium was recently made free on the Epic Store. It is a Lovecraftian horror game set in and around the events of At the Mountains of Madness, and I simply had to give this a go. It looks very atmospheric.
All life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
Inward Dreamings. Now that's a Freudian. That's a Freudian reference, I believe. Inward dreaming is a sort of a. I think it's a reference to sort of fantasies, fantastical delusions, even. But I might be getting my references muddled up. I guess this must be an inward dream. Look at this. Delightfully grim, otherworldly. Incidentally, that line effect on the screen, that's in game. That's not my computer. Very cool. What's going on?
No more can we harbor ourselves to the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Blimey.
Dr. Faust, is that you?
Of course, Dr. Faust. Blimey. Well, that's a delightfully ominous beginning. Nice steampunky aesthetic there. Strange device. Oh.
Oh, my head. The pain. It is unbearable.
Ah!
At last. The pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode.
Oh, yeah. Might be this interesting thing here.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
Oh, a torch. I think I'll take the torch. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now everything's nicely lit up. Oh, some of the things that we found, or that were found. The remains of the aliens. These aren't the Shoggoth. These are the sort of the Shoggoth's masters. Frozen and yet still alive after eons in the ground. They're from the pre-Cambrian age, if I recall correctly. From my story reading. Dr. Witt's medical records, #1. All the participants consumed the Dervsake mixture 5 minutes ago, and they have entered some kind of altered state of consciousness. I was trying to read the handwriting on the left. On the right, where it's nicely laid out for you, all of them are now vaguely mumbling in their sleep, like they are chanting something, but the sounds are not conscious. They seem relentless. I detect movements in their limbs. As always, I wonder if it's because something they are actually seeing beyond. 7:15. As always, the device is humming and glowing, but this time the atmosphere is different to the previous sessions. Whatever the reason for this might be, it feels almost like that fantastic device is signaling something in a code I don't recognize. It is becoming more and more stressful to be alone here in the midst of this cold, dim, and incense-filled room. 4 minutes later, it sounds to me like the intensity of the subject's mumbling is much stronger now. Colours and shades are dancing on the walls with the rhythmic ins and outs of the device. I can hear the wind howling outside. Maybe a snowstorm is approaching. Or something even worse. Exactly 5 minutes and 3 seconds have passed now, and they have drifted beyond my area of expertise and guidance. I cannot do anything further except wish for their safe return. Blimey. That sounds ominous. Is he talking about me? Was I on one of these couches in the presence of the device? Oh, Expedition Handbook. Can I open the book? Apparently not. Oh, cupboard. Anything in here? Antarctic Expedition. Diverche. Oh, this is the plant then that I consumed as part of this strange experiment. Blimey. So we're that sort of scientist, are we? The sort that just consumes things that we find. Nice compass. Interestingly, north is not changing direction as I rotate it. So far, this is pretty interesting game. It's sort of a... It's reminding me a little bit of Shenmue, actually. Shenmue with a bit of Resident Evil thrown in for good measure. And the incessant throbbing of the machine. Delightful. Okay, well... I think we've searched everything that we can here. Let's move on. Hello? Hello? Let's go in here, I guess. Hello?
Hello?
Oh yeah.
Everybody here?
Exactly.
Where is everybody?
Who is everybody? I don't know anyone on the crew yet. Oh, that was a nice texture on the wood there. Look at that, the shine on the wood. That's quite nice. Can we turn on the breakers, maybe? Let's see. Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from outside. Okay, we can do that. Which way did I kind of came from down there, so let's... Attention crew members who are having problems sleeping. Examinations conducted regarding the increase of accidents recently led me to believe that the reason behind them is some kind of intense cabin fever. Symptoms of this problem are insomnia, severe headaches, seeing visions, or hearing voices. Crew members who are suffering from the above symptoms are required to refer to me personally for thorough checkup. This will also be the main topic of the general meeting that will be held tomorrow after lunch. This issue poses serious problems regarding safety at work, so it must be taken heed of soberly. Medical practitioner. Sign. Or signature, I suppose. Strong snowstorm expected to hit for the next 2 weeks. It is in the utmost importance to take all of the cautionary measures and inform responsible personnel when going outside. Please be aware the radio connection between the base and the ship may not be available during this period. Okay, well. Stop those bloody sessions. Okay. Red Ram! Red Ram! Red Ram! Sorry, wrong horror film. In fact, if we're going to quote a film, it probably should be The Thing, shouldn't it? It's already getting a bit of a Thing vibe going on, which of course is an homage in some ways to At the Mountains of Madness from John Carpenter. And was it Who Goes There? The original story that the original Thing was based on. From the 1950s, I believe, that movie.
It's cloudy. All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upper Antarctic base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
No, okay. Oh, this is very The Thing, isn't it? see. Can we... Aha! Can we get this going? Does that work? I'm not entirely convinced. Although, look at that! Is that a door that's been scratched at? Oh. Come on, open! Someone tried to barricade the door. This is all getting a bit ominous.
Tank is empty.
Oh, okay, so we need more petrol for the generator then, okay. Better find a crew member. I think I just... Oh, okay, that's the, that's the left shoulder button.
Locked.
Okay, locked. Right, I need some gas. Some petrol. Hello? Not even sure exactly where I'm going. This is really quite good actually. I mean, the graphics and the style reminds me somewhat of BioShock, which again is entirely appropriate. That's a very 1950s sort of aesthetic. In that game. Okay. So I'm back in where I came from. Stop the bloody sessions. Stop those bloody sessions. Oh, I want the torch back. Hello, torch. Ah, there we go. That's the X button. Good to know. Oh. Oh, right, that's the ship that we came here on. How can we rotate that? Anything written on the back? No. Oh, that's one of those specimens. The guys that cut up the men on the ice. Mix them in with wolves, I do believe, or sled dogs. Yep. Another memo. Familiar visits in lower chambers, once more in the form of the Black Cat. Its spectral image echoes throughout the 7 rooms. What sin called it out from its hollow, looming, dim and ghost-like. So we have some superstitious people here. I'm liking it. It feels like well, we're on in a period place. All the woodwork and the sort of Art Deco-ishness going on. Okay. God, I thought someone was going to slam against the window then.
Locked. Looks like we're having a power problem right now.
Yes, I know. We need some petrol.
It's locked.
Do you know what? I really appreciate that it hasn't repeated the same dialogue there. It didn't say, it looks like we're having a power problem right now, for a second time. That's quite nice. That is appreciated. Definitely. The infernal machine. Okay, we need petrol. Where's petrol? Petrol. I need petrol. Well, when I get home, I'm going to recommend that they install at least one good petrol station, maybe a coffee shop, on base. Open 24 hours a day. Actually, let's see if it's another direction. That's a viewing platform of sorts, isn't it? No petrol here. No. Oh. That's cool. That's the Y button, apparently. So far, there doesn't seem to be a button that helps me run, which is a shame. Actually, if we just quickly consult with the buttons. Toggle, crouch, move, look, interact. Oh, hold. Okay, so that button lets me run. That's good to know. Okay. I get the feeling I may have to run at some point during this this will be adventure. Ah! There's the petrol. Ugh. Honestly. Jerry can, right?
This hose was tampered with.
Where's the hose?
This hose was tampered with.
Can I grab that bit of hose there? No? Is there a bit of... Oh, there's some hose in here. Tape. Can I fix the hose with some tape? I found some tape. There we go. Okay. Put you back. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, power's back. So someone barricaded themselves inside the room there with some ice seemingly forming inside and tampered with the generator, and there seems to be blood on the wall. It's not good. So far I'm getting a very strong let's not stick around type of vibe. If it was up to me, I would halt the expedition immediately and head home, presumably to Miskatonic University, and consider my options. No, I can't pick up the fire extinguisher as a weapon. Oh! That really made me jump. Okay, okay. Blimey, that was...
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Right, can I get the... Oh, medicine, medicine. No? Cold and flu medicine. Okay, so now these doors are openable. Yay! Okay, I'm going to look around on this floor first of all. Do you want to go in the infirmary? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's not too bad. Statement of consent. By signing this document, you are agreeing to the terms written below. False statements made knowingly or willfully, including affidavits or other supporting documents submitted therewith, may be punishable. I hereby declare that I consent to perform my daily duties to the best of my ability. Listen to the judgment of the expedition leader, Dr. Faust. Dr. Faust. And participate in a series of medical sessions as needed at the Upuaut Antarctic base. The risks of participating in the aforementioned medical sessions have been fully explained to me. Any questions I have regarding the procedure, why it is necessary, its benefits and its risks have been answered to my satisfaction. Therefore, I give my informed consent to the performance of the procedure by signing this statement of consent. Is that what was undergoing a procedure, do you think? Possibly. Nothing in the fridge. It's all a bit disturbing, isn't it? Drawings of mysterious creatures and plants and things. Out Antarctic expedition. On psychoactive plants. So yes, there's definitely is it Dr. DeWitt, is it? Dr. DeWitt is performing experiments using All the members awakened without any problem except Frank Gilman. Is that me? Am I Frank Gilman? All of a sudden his heart ceased beating around 1:45 a.m. He was extremely cold and therefore was no detectable pulse. No, and there was no detectable pulse, sorry. While I was preparing to perform cardiac compression, he momentarily opened his eyes. I am unsure how much time passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't have been more than 5 minutes. And then came the event that shook us all. The cause was the very words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust right after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it because his voice was muffled and almost indiscernible. But I'm convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. As a medical doctor, I can say that this is not completely impossible for someone in his condition, but there was something wrong with what I heard. It was a sound that no human vocal cords could produce. Again, very Lovecraftian. The name Cthulhu itself is meant to be something like Cthulhu or something like that, something that actually we can't say. So in many ways, there's no wrong way to say Cthulhu, despite the apparent snobbery of some. Cthulhu, I guess, is the general accepted variant. Okay. Oh, just creeping me out, man. I'm wearing headphones for this playthrough, and well, they're effective. Let's just say that. The sound design is excellent. Grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenance it wore and its reptilian face when we first found it. Again, very Lovecraft. So we went down, not up. Yay! Again, very Bioshock. I'm digging it. Link elevator. Oh my god! I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not going to follow him. There's someone down there. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm just going to...
It's stuck.
Yeah, that's okay. That's stuck. Just going to just make sure everything else is stuck and there's no one else down here.
It's stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck. That's good. That's good.
It won't open.
It won't open. That's good. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to go down where the... Yeah, where the Shadow Man was. Oh, I didn't like that. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably one of my friends.
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Oh, what's the bet that I go back here and the Shadow Man's going to be round this corner now? Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Okay, so I need something to get the elevator to work.
It's stuck.
Another one of those handles, isn't it? One of these. Can I take this? No, I don't want to go. Well, maybe I do want to go up. Maybe I don't want to be anywhere near the terrifying man. One of the composite sculptures we've... Oh, it's gone away again. It'd be nice if the game would load and then you could choose to move on from that bit of writing. Hold B to skip. Go on then. The grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the camp. Yeah, I would like to be able to read that instead of just having it disappear. Okay, right. What's in here? Can we go in here? Let's have a look in here. Is there anything in the tree? Why is there a tree growing in Antarctica? Is there a sign? No, the placards gone. Oh. This is a Precambrian tree, perhaps. Biology lab area. So I didn't even check what this area really was, just the link elevator apparently. Okay.
Won't open.
Damn it! Yeah, okay. Not helpful. Oh, spores in the air. Can I turn on my torch? Yeah, I can. I close the fridges. What are these things? These samples. Oh, blimey.
Locked.
Yeah, just as well that's locked. I don't want to know what's in there. Can I turn on this torch? No. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin, but again, these sources do not hint at any that existed on Earth except in the dreams of those who liked to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. The sessions we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nervous systems to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If used too much, it affects the body to breaking point. But now I'm used to its non-human sensations. I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb more than ever before. I feel unconfined and much more receptive. But the most peculiar aspect of the sessions are that, because it is a shared experience, I am able to receive the impressions, ideas, and even memories which belong to other participants. Usually, my mind wanders after the sessions end, and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorientates feelings and bodily functions, but I believe that what it offers is of immense importance. Okay. Oh, hello. Walkie-talkie. That sounds useful. Or it looks useful. Should be useful, hopefully. There's someone to talk to. More pictures of strange plants. We're definitely in the Antarctic, according to the map. Yeah, okay. I don't like it.
Locked.
Okay. Let's follow this cable here. Where does it go? Yeah. Seems to be a lighting system of some sort. It's a pipe. Phonograph cylinder. Oh, well, I'm going to have to play that on the... There's a problem with one of the FreeRs. I marked it. It must be checked immediately. Oh, freezers.
Unfortunately, one of our researchers, C. Lenning, was found dead in the biolab last Tuesday. Cause of death is currently uncertain, but judging by the accumulation of a mass of green substance found in his mouth and throat area. Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, thinks that Lenning was smothered by small, sticky greenish clumps that look like pollen, belonging to the living samples of the plant Sahiti, which is thought to have become extinct during the Paleozoic era. Dr. DeWitt will perform a post-mortem examination on his body soon.
Okay. Oh! Oh! Fucking cat. Oh, bloody cat. Okay, so read that note. Egyptian pyramids. Can't have a good mid-20th century creepy mystery without some Egyptology. New campsite was established, waiting for new samples. Okay. So, how do we proceed, I wonder?
Okay, I need something to get it open.
Is that something somewhere around here? I can see. Oh, we're back in the room with the corridor at the end of which was the man. The shadow man. Is it still blocked? It is still blocked. Oh. Provisional camp equipment was deployed to the underground caverns below the base without any problem. Submarines also worked great. They are fast and maneuverable, beyond my predictions. We've started exploring some parts of the underwater passages, but it is slow going. Now, what do I feel as though the answer's going to be relatively localized, just like it was with the petrol and the generator, I guess. There's nothing here, there's just the... Strange. Curiouser and curiouser. Nope. What was that noise? It's just I can't close this refrigerator. Also, I can't get anything from inside it, so close that one. I simply do not know. I do not know. Donut no. Donut no? Danish pastry guess. That's the link elevator, and there's nothing. Okay, I see. So as to say. Has been set up, link elevator. If it can now reach both the tower and bottom levels below the base. Camp equipment and parts for the portable submarines are being transported to the first campsite, tower, base, cave entrance. So I need a key. I mean, maybe the key's upstairs. Maybe I need to... Oh! Noises! Maybe the key is upstairs. Okay, let's go and take a look upstairs. And maybe the shadow man. Maybe I won't see him again. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe in this game, you just get one little slightly scary bit at the beginning and it's all fine. Maybe, hopefully. Ah, the abundance of fight. They just don't want me to read it. Storage.
It's locked.
It's helpful. Canteen.
Oh, it smells awful in here.
Yeah, it looks awful in here. What have you been eating? Or preparing? It's like sludge.
It's stuck.
Can't move those bags either, okay. Herbal tea, sugar.
It's stuck.
Now I've been through here. I quite like the way that the sort of the pod-like construction of this place. This corridor after corridor being more or less the same living quarters, okay. Means that you can get quite easily lost. Now,
Locked.
do we think that I'm Ferguson? Ooh! What the hell are they? Creepy. Old pile of creepy dolls. Okay.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Yeah, good question.
Locked.
Johan DeWitt. Ned Well. Ned Duell. Oh.
Locked.
Private rooms, let's see. Hanson's notes too. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he is holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower. Oh, that's the carving that I just saw. We seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation over and again, sorry. But I still can't remember the contents. During working hours, sometimes I hear his voice through the radio. It is not in the form of meaningful sentences, but more like some unconscious mutterings. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, for I hate the very idea of the suspension I will probably be facing. It's also covered in blood as well, which is lovely. I guess this is your man. Goggles? No, can't take them, okay. Oh, lovely, how nice. A picture of a baby. Well, it's the surefire thing if you have a family in a horror movie like this. Oh, one of the composite sculptures. Finally, we get to read it! We've come across during our initial field trips. It has an open third eye in its forehead, as well as inside its hand, which I think indicates some kind of state of knowing, because allusion to knowledge and Eldar things recur all the time in almost every bas-relief we have discovered so far. All this leads me to believe these creatures inhabiting those halls have acquired some kind of knowledge from the elder things, Sorry, this is Warhammer. Elder things, fable creatures of primal myths. Several other examples of the composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape. They were mostly damaged and generally in really bad shape. The lost parts were completed by the artist's imagination. Okay. The abundance of 5 pointed shapes to be seen in the design of the structures we've come across, which we've also seen to seemingly, I think, put on the doors of every cabin in this place, cannot be overlooked. In addition, most of the elegant figures adorning this and staring silently from above most of the gigantic gateways are reptilian in shape. The grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenance it wore on its reptilian face when we first found it residing within the almost substantial darkness of the cave where it had been carved in eons past. Some of the crew even claimed they had heard some muffled laughing sounds coming from within it. Ooh. The pine cone it was guarding or hiding in its humanoid hands has some symbols carved into it which we are yet to decipher. A pine cone. Anything else? No. So I'll take the sketchbook. On we go. See, look, yeah, they've adorned the whole place with these shapes. Seems ominous to me. I'm inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint, fantastic reflections of our waking experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy, somehow, I can explore, while I'm dreaming, the vistas of grandeur, an alien prospect of a natural disposition, so vividly expressing the outer extent of this world I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skill to describe my visions. All I know is that this became evident after the Conarium sessions had started. Oh, so the machine, I guess, is the Conarium. Even though I am not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed, while in an unconscious state, into the oblivion, crossing the line beyond the wall of sleep. Well, there you go. Turn my torch back on again, I think. Oh, picture hidden inside. Okay. Some very period-looking people in these photographs. Oh, there's another one of those figures. There's a boy there. Another boy. Some photographs of family.
Locked.
How dare these people lock their own private quarters?
It's locked.
Crew rooms. And this is the private rooms. I wonder whose are the private rooms. MC Blake James Barlow.
Locked.
Locked. Oh, this is a much nicer room. Should we close doors behind us? Maybe that makes sense. Blimey. No idea what this machine does. But it's beeping at me. It's trying every configuration. No. Nothing so far. Oh, 2 greens. Oh, the thing is on. Oh! Oh, it's an automaton. What a strange setup for an automaton.
Who are you?
I don't know.
I'm Frank.
Oh, apparently I do
Frank
know.
Gilman.
Hello, I'm Frank.
Is that so?
Is there a problem with that?
My name is Frank Gilman, an anthropologist joining this expedition upon the invitation by Venerable Dr. Faust himself.
This thing is claiming that it's me. That's absurd. Why? You're claiming that you are me, Frank Gilman, but you are just a machine.
And you are just air.
Wow. What do you mean by that?
Air? What do you mean by that?
The gaps between atoms, maybe?
It doesn't answer me.
Where's everybody?
Where is everybody?
They are here.
I don't see anybody.
I don't see anybody around. Are you sure?
Yes,
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
he is the grand mastermind and the pioneer of this expedition.
Only Frank. Okay, Frank, tell me, why are you here exactly?
Okay, Frank. Tell me, why are you here exactly?
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conarians.
Conarionaut?
Voyagers beyond.
Beyond what?
Beyond? What beyond? No answer.
Well, that was delightfully freaky deaky. That could be my review for this game so far. Delightfully freaky deaky. I know we're close to what we have been looking for. During the adaptation sessions we hold here in the meeting room, I feel a guidance of some sort, something pointing towards the destination we seek. This could mean we are now in sync with the ancient source. The wearable Conarium we're carrying on our left arms, oh, that's what's on my left hand, connects and thus receives sensations from the same ancient source. And sometimes I wonder whether there has ever been another soul during humanity's relatively brief period of existence who was able to achieve such a feat. Within some shunned and elusive sources I have gathered from around the world, it is said that the extraterrestrial species, the Elder Thing race, built it after passing through a stage of mechanized life on other planets. Mechanized life, interesting. But its purpose remains unclear. Well, that was weird. Was that my own room? No, that was MC Blake's room. That wasn't Gilman's room. So why has he got a mechanized version of me? Is that my room?
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
Yeah, well, yeah. Have I checked my pockets?
Locked.
Yeah, Dr. Faust's room's locked, of course it is. Where are my keys? Ooh, okay. So we've been in the crew rooms. Oh no, sorry, didn't mean to press. C. Lenning.
It's locked.
Nikolai Gogol, the portrait. Okay, fair enough. James Barlow, it's locked. So, can I open my locker then? Gilman, DeWitt, Ferguson. Ah. Where is my locker? That is my name, isn't it? Yeah, Frank Gilman. Where's my locker? Do I have a locker? Go away. Go away. Ferguson, Hansen, Anderson, again, all very thingy, having Scandinavian names around. James Barlow. Where the hell is my locker? Okay. Radio room. What, do I want to go upstairs? Oh, it's another one of these things.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
Strange device was already on my left arm when I came around inside the meeting room. It comes as no surprise that I don't remember anything about it. I think I might examine. Up to the radio room, I suppose. More goggles. Oh, camera. Right, so those must be the other local bases near us. Port of Snowstorm, Morse code table. Morse codes table. That's an interesting way of writing it. Binoculars.
This is Upuat Expedition Base. Pequod, please come in. I repeat, this is Upuat Expedition Base. Pequod, do you hear me? If there is someone who can hear me, please, come in. Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
This guy really does talk like... See, the mixture of technology in this game is intriguing. But anyway... For a while, my nights have been plagued by bizarre nightmares wherein I have been talking to an unsubstantial figure. When I wake up every morning, I fail to remember either his visage or the content of the dialogue, only his silhouette, talking in a somber tone. These nightmares keep me from sleeping comfortably, the kind of sleep I'm longing for. I haven't mentioned this to anybody yet, but I'm feeling a constant urge to do so, as if my well-being is in the balance. It would be most logical to consult with Dr. DeWitt about this. I found a secret. Another secret. So I need the key to my room. I need the key to the thing in the lab downstairs. So far I'm looking for a whole load of keys, and I can't even find my own locker. This is a very strange... place to wake up in, but then again, deliciously strange, is it not? I've been in the infirmary. Storage locked. Yeah.
Locked.
Locked. Blocked. Intriguing. And this is, and then again, in that sense, this is why I love this sort of game, and games like Resident Evil 2 and the Resident Evil 2 remake. Is that I don't want to continue, and yet I'm compelled to. In some ways, I feel as though I'm responsible for the protagonist being in this situation, and if I leave him here, then I have somehow failed him. I need a key. So yeah, so against my better judgment, I always proceed. No matter how unnerving the outlook. Oh, now that is the crankshaft for the elevator downstairs. It looks like we can proceed after all. However, I think that will do for today. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. This has been a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this new, I suppose, a step towards streaming. I've definitely enjoyed experimenting with a lovely new headset that I've got, and some screen capture software. So let me know if you've enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see what happens next, because I'm not sure I can go alone. I need I need some company to go with me. So as ever, until next time, do take care. Bye bye.